morning. Oh, it's nice and early. The Merlin bird app is on. So I'm just going to pour the coffee and go and get it, see what birds it's picked up. It's 7:30 in the morning, so that's nice and early, especially for birds, because they definitely quieten down during the day. I mean, why is there a dawn chorus? Why are they louder in the mornings and in the evenings? I haven't figured that one out yet. I'll Google it. Oh, that's nice. First coffee of the day. Oh, right. Let's go and get the phone. Right, so far, nothing unusual. Got a blackbird, a great tit, a blue tit, a wood pigeon and a jackdaw. No robin yet, as I'll leave it back out there. It's only been running for 6 minutes. So it picks up a robin. I haven't seen Mr. Robin for absolutely ages. Right, let's turn these seedlings, they need a water. Hope everyone's well. So jobs. Well, paper mache, because we've got quite a long dry spell, bar a little bit of rain on one day. Gives me a chance to finish it and paint the paper mache and then paint the shed. Watered. The others look alright. Beetroot I should pot on soon, as should I the mange too. Yeah. What else? Oh no, have I left it in the car? Oh, I've got the window film for the glass. It's a real shame I've got to block out the view, but I have to stop people being able to see in, because that's a security issue really, because it can happen. I mean, we're not in the middle of nowhere, you know. So it has to be done. Hopefully it's enough light for the seedlings while I've got them. But I will get them, you know, I'll be doing this again unless I get, do you know what, I wouldn't mind a little polytunnel for next year. Something that, or even a greenhouse. Yeah, but I mean, greenhouse would be better in that you can harvest water off it, 'cause you can't really do that with polytunnels, can you? And Charmaine, I think it was Charmaine, you left a comment saying with this bit, why don't I put that on the top and this on the bottom? I thought that was actually quite a good idea. Thank you very much. I'll do that, because I'm actually going to fit that today on this visit, so that's another job. Yeah, so paper mache first. Yeah, I've bought cleaning materials for the glass, to clean the glass, because it's filthy, cobwebby, all that kind of stuff on the inside. I don't want to worry about the outside yet. Yeah. Why does coffee taste so good, the very first one? Yeah. Ooh. Right, gotta find this. Oh yeah, here we go. Just need the glove for that. Need to empty the big bowl. Where did I put it? Oh, there. So I'm just gonna put that on a Just going to put this on the compost that is just on a bed. I don't need, and I've got quite a bit of compost, so I'm okay for that. Yeah, finish the coffee. Right, let's go and empty that, and then I'll be back. Just putting you up there because I'm trying to see if it works. I'm trying to find, you know, the Merlin app. I don't think it's because, well, it's probably not the app, but my phone. But it won't. The Wheel of Doom. But what I'll do is the list of, because it was quite a long list because I left it on for like 40 minutes because wood chip. There's a wood chip pile, so I got kind of sidetracked by doing a couple of wheelbarrows. I'll do a little walk around. But I'm ready for the paper mache. But let's do a quick walk around just so I'll show you what I did with the wood chip while it's quiet because there's no one around. It's cool about here as well because it's actually weirdly the shed is hotter than the outside. Well, that's not weird. Hold on. I don't even know if you heard that. Oh, forgetting my audio, honestly. Jeez, oh. Right. What I was saying was the shed was really warm, whereas it's actually lovely and cool outside at the moment. As soon as the cloud goes away from the sun though, the heat belts up. So yeah, on the path there, looks a lot better. Going all the way around, which is a lot better, and all along there, right down to the bottom. And I do need to dig up these potatoes. There's some on that side. And then the wood chip goes all the way. This is much better than it was. These pretty flowers from the lettuce. And leave them, and maybe even try and collect seeds from these. Hopefully that works. I really need to pull up. I mean, I'm going to wait till I pull these up and sort this bed out, this area out. Potatoes. There's one there, can you see it? I don't know how, that might have been dug up by, but it's perfect. So I will come back and dig these up, harvest them basically. They're probably ready. I think so. I don't think they're going to be a great success though. Some of them look quite small. But hey ho. But the wood chip is brilliant for paths. I absolutely love it. That looks all right. It's nice and damp in there, so hopefully that'll be all right. And this is what I cleared yesterday. That looks a lot better. I am thinking maybe the Brussels sprouts go here, but I might make that bed, like just push the wood chip over, make it a bit bigger. And I was also thinking plastic tubes with big holes in for the strawberries, like so they're vertical all along here on this side, but attached, sort of tied to the this stuff. I'll put a picture up of what I found on the internet so you kind of see what I mean. Yeah, so that's pretty all right, isn't it? I'll put you back up here. Hope that's all right vantage point for seeing what I'm doing, because it's going to be quite, I'm going to be making paper mache. I'll probably put it on time lapse, although I've got a few comments to go through and coffee. So we'll do that. It's quite busy because it's so hot in the afternoons if the sun's out, but my immediate neighbours aren't here, so that's good. You can't hear me chatting to someone. You lot. Right, so I've got my glove on. There's a little bit of water in here. I put too much in last time, so I've actually put a little less in. But I've got some water in a bottle, just in case I need it. Oh, PVA glue. Oh, what an idiot. I nearly forgot. I reckon that's one of the reasons why it's held up so well on the outside. Bearing in mind we've had an awful lot of rain, and a lot of hard rain as well. Oh. Right, I need my glasses. Let me put this off. don't have to hear me swallow. Oof. Oh, coffee and paper mache. What a mix. So, Jen, you said, hi Kerry, numbers are still building. Ooh. I think this was 3 days ago. Sorry, Jen, I'm catching up. The shed is looking a right posh pad, coming on a treat. Well done with the shelving. Did you remember your rosemary? No, I actually forgot it, and that was for the that chicken soup that I was making on the cooking channel. So I had to forego the rosemary. But what I'm going to do is cut a load and put it in a jar so that it's at home sitting in a bit of water. It might even create roots from that. Maybe, yeah. Because, well, I'm forgetful. Have you worked that one out yet? Right, need my glasses back on. Oh, look, the sun's out. Oh, can you see the sun? It's going to get hot. What else? You said everything is coming on a treat. See you tomorrow. Bye, Jen. See you tomorrow. Oh, thanks, Jen. That's really lovely. I got another one. Jim and Maureen, aka Bimbo Clack. Sorry for being late on parade. Well, I'm 3 days late, so you know I've got no excuse either. Well, maybe not. No. You said, sorry for being late on parade. I've not even got a good excuse. I started watching last night, but alas, I must have put too much tonic water in my gin. And I fell asleep. Damn tonic water. Must cut down on it. Anyway, as usual, absolutely fantastic vlog, and looking forward to tonight's episode. By the way, just a reminder to you, that funny woman on the cooking channel is on tonight. She makes absolutely brilliant walnut and lemon biscuits. Just in case any of you don't know, Budget Cooking UK, that's my cooking channel. Far better than the boss. Oh, Maureen, honestly, I don't know how... Oh, well, Maureen, I bet Maureen's biscuits are a lot better than mine. Come on. Oh, Jim, love your comments. And that tonic water, you do make me want to fancy a G&T whenever you mention G&T, I have to say. Oh, I'm adding all the paper now because, yeah, you got to squish it. Oh, this is what I learned anyway, because I've never made this is the second time I've done it, apart from when I was a kid, because I've got vague memories of doing it. And I thought, oh, it's not going to mash up. It won't mash up because you're looking at it. You think it won't mash up, but you just keep squishing it. It will eventually. It's kind of not a lot. In fact, I can feel my muscles in my left arm really starting to ache because I'm a little bit unfit. So I've got a comment from Plot 11B. You said, congratulations, it's huge to hit 1,000 and have the 4,000 hours too. I know, I was bowled over, but I had a lot of help from my cooking channel. People came over and it helped sort of just, and they were quite long, the vlogs, so I think they kind of built up the hours really quickly. I have up my old channel and I'm starting over for my plot. You've done so well. So I had a quick check. I had a look, and your plot looks great. It's so flat, and it has this kind of fence around it, which I thought was really interesting because we don't have anything like that on this allotment. We don't do fences, but I have noticed that. I love it, Whitby, and we visited the Abbey, but near the Abbey was these allotments. I vaguely remember driving past them, and they had caravans in their allotments, and they had high wooden fences, like just above waist height, like quite high. All of them had these wooden fences, so they were like quite enclosed plots. Well, a lot of them did have little caravans, especially older ones, you know, like really dinky little things as sheds. And obviously, but I mean, that was so interesting. But yours, you do have a shed. I did see that. I'll put a link in the description to yours channel in the, you know, in the what do you call it? In my description to your channel. Sorry, I'm garbling words. I do that a lot. Yeah, thanks though. I don't know your name. You didn't put a name. Yeah, but you do. It was nice to see your allotment, especially. I'm always interested in other people's how they're sort of laid out and stuff. Yeah. Thank you for that. Oh, and then someone else wrote as well. This is really sweet. I can't remember your name. I'm sure you said what your name was, Treasure Rescue, but that's your YouTube handle, Treasure Rescue. You have inspired me to film a little YouTube short of some of my flowers. Although most of them are winding down, I bought a huge lot of potted lilies, and in the process of getting them planted. I'm in the process of getting them planted. Can't wait for next spring to see them all bloom. Next, I need to make a video of my tomatoes. If for anything, a mental note I will have for next year's growing season. I'm sure, was it you that videoed? You had a sort of very friendly squirrel, because you're in America, am I right? I know you're not in Britain, UK. Yeah, let me know, and I'll put a link to your little video as well, because I did watch the one with the squirrel. I hope I'm getting that right. But thank you very much. It's squishing, but it's taken quite a lot of squishing. Oh, tell you what, I really have to. It has to be more squishy, if that makes sense. So it's a bit like you know, when you're making scones or something, and you've got the flour and the butter, you kind of manhandling it a bit like that, where you're just kind of squeezing it through your fingers, breaking up the paper. Hopefully, it's quite bubbly. I don't remember it being like that last time. It's a very grey colour. I'm gonna have a slurp. Now, what do you think about the glass? Do you think I should cover it, or do you think I should just leave it? Let me know what you think. I won't do anything until I sort of hear from you. It's coming along. See if there's any Richard Hart, thank you for your comment. It was really useful. Get yourself some graph or squared paper, then draw out the 8x4 sheet on it. You're talking about when I'm cutting plywood, with the cut lines in a different colour is good, with the measurements clearly marked on it, so the numpty, sorry assistant, can see exactly what you want and give each piece a number or a letter. And don't forget to mark each piece. That's a really good idea. If you get yourself another drill driver or even an impact driver, you can set up one for drilling holes and the other for fitting the screws, and another spare battery would more than pay for itself in the long term. I do actually have two batteries for the mache drill, which the 15-year-old one that we've got, which is really, exactly as you say, really useful. I don't know whether it came with it. It must have done, because I don't think I can't remember. And you were the one, it was you that said that. I thought that was actually a good idea, about getting a second sort of another drill driver, even if it's just to screw, you know, so you don't have to keep taking one off, you know, like I was doing with the thingy-majiggies. Right, this is ready. This is ready, which is brilliant. Let me just check if there's another. Oh yeah, it's a budget cooking one. And I've saved that for the cooking one. Oh, that's great though. I love your comments. Keep them coming, because I really love them. And helpful tips and all that. Any of your knowledge, delve into the deep knowledge that is in the comment section. It's a place to be. Right, well this is ready, so I need to put you on a tripod, so that we can go outside and do it. Let's get this paper mache covering the old paper mache, really. This should be the last application. I really want to paint it once this is dry. Oh, and I will, but even whatever, it's going to be better than, even if it's got a bit gappy, it's going to be better than what it was, which is the full-on hole all the way down. Big gap, you know. And the paper mache really works in that it's look, this, I did this, I can't even remember, that was weeks ago. I mean, the amount of rain we've had. Then as soon as it's dry, I'll paint the paper mache first, and then paint the actual shed after, you know. This will be like, I need to do up there as well. Where it's particularly, if it's a bit gappy, I don't know if you can see that, can you see? Oh, it's to the edge, yeah. I've got more newspaper so I can make more. I had to make a second batch of the, what do you call it? What do you call it? Oh, my brain. Paper mache. Oh, let's go and have a look. Right, so this is pretty good. I've gone all along there and there. Sort of repatched that bit along there, all the way down, and started on that, because that's quite a gappy bit there, so that needs to be done. I think tomorrow I'm going to start painting, although there's a couple of bits I need to do with the back of the door. I'll show you. Just I've got a batten, but that needs to, like that needs to go across there, and one up there, which I've already got, so I can do that tomorrow. And then start painting. Oh, to be fair, I have to check it how dry it is, but it's going to be really sunny, so it might be dry. If it's dry enough, I'll start painting. If it's not, if it needs another day, I'll wait another day and do other jobs. There's always jobs. I've started more paper mache because I will need more for the batten at the back and there. But it's time to go now. Thanks everybody for watching. Massive thank you for your super thanks, Jim and Maureen, aka Bimbo Clack. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, oh, you bowl me over. You really do. Thank you so much, and thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.